There are still 20 days left of autumn, but the winter weather is approaching. We will get to Christian in a minute with a look at the storm that'll be here soon.
Yeah, a couple of hours. First, though, a little time to prepare for the slippery conditions that will come this winter time. So we all hope we're never in an emergency, but always important to be prepared in case you are. AAA with a few suggestions, things in your car that you should keep there at all times. An ice scraper, salt or sand for traction, jumper cables, snow shovel, and of course extra hats and blankets. AAA's Tom Barron also says it's important to keep in mind how much longer scraping your car and heating it up will take in advance while you're trying to hurry out the door.
Definitely. Planning ahead is so very important. Make sure that we're taking our time. We're not going to be able to stop as quick. So speed and following distance is really, really important. Make sure you've got quite a few, distance between your car and the vehicle in front of you, so that when you stop, if you slide, well, okay, there's still enough of a buffer zone.
Barron also says use your best judgment if you have to go out in the storm at all. He says if it's snowing pretty hard, maybe just reevaluate your plans and reschedule. Right, and that timing makes all the difference.
That's right. Yeah, the good news is that if you have to get something done tomorrow in the morning, it's not too bad until the afternoon. That's when the snowfall really ramps up. And yeah, if you can just stay home all day tomorrow, great day for it.
Also not a bad idea.
Because it's going to be sunny on Wednesday. It'll be out of our hair. So, it's just one day, right?
Deal with tomorrow.
That's right. So yeah, we've got this storm on the way. First significant one of the season as we kick off the month of December on a very active note here. You can look on the radar. We are still fairly quiet across the state for right now. There's the snow off to our west with that storm system that will be arriving tomorrow morning. But again, it looks like the heaviest snow probably holding off in most spots until the afternoon and evening. Before we get there, clear night tonight. That means it's cold. 18 for our low in Portland, will be 18 as well in Augusta, 14 in Bangor. Single numbers to the north in northern Maine and up into the higher elevations as well. Just a taste of what's to come late this week. True frigid air moving in by the end of the work week. But for tomorrow, here's what we're expecting. For the mountains and really anyone in the foothills and northward, it's a pretty fluffy snow tomorrow with the cold temperatures there and the lower moisture. Should be a very light, fluffy snow, more easy to deal with. Now for inland areas, this is a heavier, wetter snow as you get closer to the coastline, and it will be heaviest in the afternoon and evening. And along the coast, that rain-snow battle really making it a tricky snowfall amount forecast along the coastline. Heavy snow there looks to be after dark once the cold finally does win out and changes most of that rain to snow. Here's what we're looking at in terms of amount: 6 to 9 inches across the interior of the state with that bullseye zone across the lakes region down into northern York County, up towards the Freiburg area, Leamington area, Bridgeton, Naples, all included in that. And then notice along the mid-coast, 3 to 6 inches there right along the immediate coastline. Along the very immediate coast, maybe even just an inch or two, or even less in some spots. A little bit more of a zoomed in look for you here. Hollis, Sebago, Brownfield, Parsonsfield, Freiburg, all in that 9-inch plus zone. Would not shock me to see double-digit totals there. For Portland, we're right on the line, 6 to 9 inches. It may be that Cape Elizabeth gets 3 or 4. Portland gets 5 or 6. That's how much of a gradient we're talking about here. Same story in coastal York County. May just be a couple inches along the immediate coast, but you head inland past the Maine Turnpike, totals ramp up quite a bit. That trend carries right over into the mid-coast. There's a good depiction of some of the lower totals right along the immediate coastline. Vinyl Haven, Mount Desert Island could see pretty low totals here, but once you get inland towards Bangor, down towards Bennington, Springfield, Topsfield, 6 to 9 inches of snow expected. Let's talk timing. This begins in the morning, so it will snow pretty much all day. I do want to get that clear. It's just that it's lighter in the morning hours, then continues to pick up as we head towards the afternoon. There's that very tricky coastal front. It pushes inland a mile or two. It's lowering our snow totals along the coastline. It ends up being a couple degrees colder. We see maybe a little more snow along the immediate coast. It continues to waver along the coast all through the day, but as we get into the evening and we lose the daylight and the low pressure center begins to track to the east in the Gulf of Maine, that will allow the winds to shift and allow that cold air to come back down to the coast. So if we are seeing rain along the immediate coast, by the evening we'll flip back to heavy wet snow, which will continue through about midnight, and then we'll very quickly wrap up after that. It looks like we'll be nice and clear by the time we wake up on Wednesday morning. But keep in mind, there will likely be lingering slick spots. Takes a minute to get rid of 6 to 9 inches of snow. Snowfall rates will be pretty high in the morning, but they'll be heaviest into the afternoon and evening. Notice some 1-inch plus per hour rates possible as we get past sunset and that cold air wins out, with the snow coming to an end as we head into Wednesday morning. Speaking of Wednesday, it's a quiet day. Beyond that, Thursday will turn active again. An Arctic front moves through in the afternoon. It is just frigid. Thursday night into Friday. Doesn't look super snowy or anything. Could see some light snow Saturday, but models have been sort of backing away on that potential. So we'll continue to keep an eye on it, but does not look like anything major. Do want to give you a quick peek at low temperatures on Thursday night. Yeah, single digits and widespread below zero temperatures in the mountains. That's going to hurt on Friday morning. Here's a look at our marine forecast. Choppy out there on the Gulf of Maine. Gale watch in place. You can see our 7-day snow tomorrow. Messy travel day all day. Clearing out Wednesday. Briefly milder Thursday out ahead of some afternoon snow showers. Then that Arctic front crashes temperatures. Single digits to start Friday or even below zero. Frigid Friday. Briefly a little warmer for the weekend. Another shot of Arctic air early next week. Wow, December is a wintry start. We haven't had a start to December like this in years.
And it's funny because November, I feel like we had this like wake up call too.
Yes.
So we're seeing it again.
Yeah, definitely.
Preparation for it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and hopefully you know where your shovel is for tomorrow.
Look for it tonight.
Yeah.
All right, Christian, thanks.